What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video here in my career mode. If you missed last one or if you followed it, needless to say, we made it to Augusta as an amateur, and that course chewed us up and spit us out, to put it lightly. We struggled. We missed the cut. We were about, I believe we finished at 8 over par. It may have even been 9 over par. Really, it was just a round one disaster on a couple of holes. We had made a couple triple bogeys because of some tough green positions. But what that showed me is that the AI and the difficulty of the course when set to tournament are very, very challenging. One of the things we saw when we were in the US Amateur Championship was we had the difficulty pretty high, and we kind of crushed the competition to make it into Augusta. And then going into Augusta, we had a reality check very fast. So very disappointing for my play to get, not even make the cut. Not that I was expecting to win or finish anywhere close to the top. The cut is always the objective when you go to big tournaments like this. We're headed to the US Open today out in Brookline. And that's the goal. Again, the goal is just to try and make the cut, try and take some positives away from the week. We got our US Open gear on, the stuff that the game gifted us after winning that US Amateur Championship. And let's just try and have a better week. Stop compounding silly mistakes. This game is challenging. If for those of you that have been worried about, is the skill level too low? The answer is no. If you customize your difficulty settings, these tournament conditions will absolutely pick you apart. Is the best way to put it. But again, enough about last week, enough about Augusta. It was a great experience, but we are heading to the US Open as an amateur. And there you go. We got some people on the Lord currently. Jonathan Vegas, 2 under. And we're looking at the tournament conditions once again. 8 to 12 mile per hour to kick us off. I actually anticipate this event to be more difficult than the last one, and we had a really rough time. So it's gonna take a really good round, couple rounds out there to even attempt to make it. But we got the opportunity to play in the US Open as an amateur. At the end of the day, that's more than we can ask for as we get ready to go into the qualifiers for the Corn Ferry. We're out at the Country Club today. And then once again, they have a beautiful broadcast open for this.
History. It's an essential part of the fabric of this great city, Boston. But it's
We're
not
outside
just
Boston,
late-night
baby.
horse rides and tea parties. It extends to golf as well. A young lad named Francis Ouimet made history on these grounds more than a century ago.
This is a tight
winning this
golf course.
championship as an amateur. We're left to ask, what sort of history might be made this week at Brookline in the United States Open?
Oh, to hold that trophy would be something else. You heard it there. Only ever won by an amateur once.
And the United States Golf Association.
We're here, and we're going to give it everything we have.
A national championship. Today, from the Country Club at Brookline, it's live opening round coverage of the United States Open.
So you can see there's some people in the clubhouse at 1 under, which makes me think that this is going to be very difficult.
We've got dark horses. We've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday.
Just make smart decisions. We tried to get a little too aggressive at some of those holes in Augusta, and we got punished hard. We are an amateur. We don't have every shot in the bag. We don't have the distance that these pros do. But we are on the tee box at the number 1 big par 4 for an amateur, here to kick off our tournament weekend at the US Open. I'm just happy to be here. We're contending with big wins already. We're just going to try and rip one right down the gullet. See if we can't get off to a good start. Here we go. First shot at the US Open. Looks pretty good. A little slow on the follow through, but we're off. We are now off and running. I got to think the tournament conditions here are going to be fast. They're going to be hard. We carried that 276. It rolled out about, it's close to 40 yards.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Notably the third.
It's got 146 yards to the front, 160 to the hole cut right in the middle.
All right, here we go. Lots of wind left to right, but kind of with us, so it should pop up. Club down, little to the left. Let's hope that the wind actually is a factor here, and we sit somewhere near the flag. Just give me a putt. That came out hot right off the start. That needs to sit. We are a little bit of a fast. Okay, so the wind is very, very strong up there. That just threw our ball about, I don't know, 30 extra feet. We got a 49-foot putt.
Past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Now our only goal here on hole number 1 to
really
avoid
start this
dropping
round with a
is just get this close, because this is
Long
going to
look
be
here at
a downhill putt, pretty fast downhill putt. We just got to get it to the hole. Change the camera angle here so we can see a bit better. It is going to swing from left to right, downhill. Just get a good putt on it. Keep going. Keep going. All right, so we gave the break a little too much respect there, but
it turns out a little too careful.
I'm okay with a little too careful if it means that we get within a 6-foot putt here, 7-foot putt. A little downhill, left to right again. Pretty straightforward putt.
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow.
So one thing I have noticed about this game is lip outs are almost non-existent. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but you very rarely lip out and you very rarely lip in. It's always just burns over the top of the hole. To me, that looks like the ball was inside the hole. Game says otherwise.
Okay,
we make a bogey on hole 1 to start our U.S. Open. Not the start we were looking for.
He'll drop back to 1 over par.
Now we just got to stay calm and collected and keep our composure. Again, it's a tough day out there.
An early test
a round even might win the whole tournament. That's how U.S. Open golf is played. Now we have a 275 par 3 as an amateur in 10-mile-per-hour winds. I don't even think I can get this there.
And you'd happily take a par. And
I don't even know if we can get this there with a driver. 271 with 10-mile-per-hour winds into it from right to left. All right. It's good contact. The wind needs to try and shove it to the left a little bit. Wow, what a tough hole as an amateur. I just don't have the club in the bag for that. I mean, even as a pro, you're looking at like a 3-wood or a hybrid. All right. We're going to do a little spinner. We're just going to try and get it to stop right near the flag. Nice, good shot, good pace. Here we go. Little long, but
just smashed. Oh, sizable putt left.
Now we got another testy par putt coming up. I think it's going to break pretty hard at the start, but then it's going to straighten out. So I don't want to give this too much break. Come on, turn in there.
Just gonna sneak on.
Very straight at the end. Well, this is the trouble you have is when you don't have the shots in your bag. I mean, I can't. Other than that was a pretty poor spinner shot there, just a little long. It punishes you. I don't have the club in the bag to hit something off that tee.
2 over par.
And now we're really gonna have to put our foot down and try and just get any momentum we can.
Is the name of the game here at the third. It's
got a very long par 4, 504. Look at how tight that fairway is.
Still, you want to position yourself, keep it in the short grass.
This course does not mess around, and they have it in beautiful conditions for the U.S. Open, I might add. Very difficult. We're just going to rip a straight shot right down the middle. Wind should back it up just a smidge, trying to avoid those bunkers on the left side. And it is heading towards those bunkers. It should be a little right of them. Oh, we're well over it. Okay. So the wind didn't pull us back as far as I thought it would.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind
270,
up
282 carry. That's still a long way in for a second shot. This is...
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
We just got to hope we can get this there now. 4-iron, 11-mile-per-hour wind. That's going to cut it back. We're going to try and land this a little bit short if we can. I don't know what the wind's going to do. It's strong, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the shots as much. But let's just give it a rip. I'm very fast today. Oh, that needs to sit. Uh-oh. Oh, the patron saved me.
Well,
so I guess we all misread that. I mean, I did hit that shot fast, but that's besides the point. Even the commentators thought that needed an extra club. We clubbed up and it sailed on us, so maybe a bit of a flyer lie out of the fairway seems weird, but that ball just sailed in there. Not a great flop shot either. We're kind of messy with the follow through. It's been fast on almost every single shot.
They all want to hit 300-yard short shots, but those little chip shots, they're just as important.
Don't think this is going to break that much. Right to left down the hill. Just trust our line. Oh my good lord. We are burning every single edge in these tournaments. And here we are again, third hole, going for our third straight bogey. So the worst possible start, and we've had it.
For a bogey 5, and he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
We knew it would be difficult. I did not expect to shoot anything too much in the red. But 3 over through 3 is not the start that you wanted out here. Okay, we got a decently shorter par 4, 497.
A must here. And again, you'll be pleased if you get out of here with a par in your card.
Everything, and that's what they've said about everything, is you'd be happy with a par on any single one of these holes. And here we are, 3 over through 3. All right, big rip. That's a good drive. Again, a little fast. I got to start figuring out this tempo, but all in all, 303 carry with the wind at our back. Get to a flat part of the fairway. 340 rollout is insane. Another 40 yards of rollout. We are in prime position.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Steven.
It's 123 yards will get you to the front of the green.
I'm clubbing down because the wind has been extremely difficult.
Wind coming from behind.
I think we can get there with a 51 degree. Hopefully the wind does pop this. We get in there close for a birdie putt because we need a birdie. At least a par. Stop the bleeding. So good pullback. Fast. Very fast again, which means it's just going to... I don't know if that's the wind or being fast on every shot, but holy moly, I do not have my tempo figured out in today's round.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but
could be a little bit of jitters
from the band.
We were
this will
pretty good for that in Augusta. It was the putter that really let me down.
Left to right on this putt, just trying to get it in there close.
This is a tough one. I just gotta get it below the hole, honestly. That was good pace on the putt there. Come on, turn in there. Oh, that was such a good putt. I mean, there's not much more you can do than that, other than if you try and die it in there, you could...
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
14-foot putt. I'm going to aim it pretty straight because it looks like it goes to the right and then to the left. I'm going to give this some extra pace and just get it to the hole. Come on.
That is
I thought that was blowing by. I thought that was going to burn the right edge again. All right, we have stopped the bleeding. Let's go. A lot of work left, a lot of holes left. Can't really just... That is the least ideal start you could possibly have, but as you can tell, the scores are not low today. If we can just stop the bleeding, this looks like a very, very short par 4 fifth, 312 yards. I don't think a driver's the play here because I just don't want to get it into that bunker and give myself a terrible shot. I'd rather a flop shot over the bunkers. Again, we are an amateur with some very, very few shot selections available to us. We got to utilize what our strengths are. Right now, our strengths are a flop shot. That's going to be a long flop shot, but even still, a wedge shot in, anything.
A little bit of an awkward distance for this is second.
I don't know if the wind is going to help this as much as I think it will, so we're gonna try and plan it for a 70-yard shot. It's 62 yards. Have a bit of pullback. It's going to pop out to the right off this hill. Fast again. I can't seem to figure out this tempo. Come on, roll back. Beautiful shot there. Little long, but honestly, that's pretty much exactly what I set up to do. We wanted to pull it back a little bit and have it roll back if we can. So
a bit right. It's for birdie.
It's a little bit uphill. Not much. It does look like it's going to just pull right to the right off the start. It does look like it flattens out a little bit. So plan for the first I'd say foot break, and then it should straighten out.
Nope, that's not on target. Oh, just hasn't been able to make
hey, I hit the putt exactly how I wanted to, where I wanted to. That's Not much we can do there. Should be another tap-in par.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the fifth.
We're going to be fist bumping a lot of
No
pars
rain.
today. I mean, with the
Right
wind
there it
being
is.
10 to 12 mile per hour in U.S. Open conditions, we take those.
Now to the second par 3 at the home of the 2022 U.S. Open, the 197-yard sixth. A large
It's a
green
tough hole.
flanked by
Another
two
long one.
bunkers. Birdie, definitely a possibility here.
Okay, so last time, look, we clubbed down or we clubbed up and it was too much. I'm going to stick with it is because I think the wind is more of a crosswind. So if anything, it's going to affect the ball going right to left more than it is against us. If we can just land this on the green, it should have some rollout to it that we can get it somewhere near the flag stick, especially with my fast tempo today. Yeah, that even needs to. The wind is entirely crosswind. That's what I just learned off that
Certainly
shot.
not what you have in mind standing
Stop
on the
fist
tee
bumping
box
that.
never had a chance of hitting the green.
We just need a very, very good shot here. This is not easy at all. Land it soft, pop it way up in the air. I can't tell. That didn't even get on the flag.
It's a
That's how
slow
much the
start,
wind
and you
attacked
can
that.
blame it on the short game.
Oh, boy. Now we got a hard chip shot. Come on, trickle down. All right. It's another
Well,
bogey
it's
putt.
not ideal, but sometimes psychologically a bogey's not that bad.
It would
No,
have
that's
been
a good
easy to
bogey.
come completely off the rails.
I'm a little flabbergasted by the wind right now. The wind directional kind of looks like it's coming into us a bit, but I think, especially on some of these holes, I think
Fun
it's
stretch of the golf
mostly
course, that
crosswind rather
drivable
than it
par
is wind
4
into
fifth
us,
and the par
because
3 sixth, which was under
I
200
feel
yards
like
now.
the elevation
Relatively
change was only a
short
couple
par 4
feet.
at
Like it shouldn't have
378
sailed the
yards,
green
so
that fast, but
another opportunity to make a good
this is a tough
score.
course. This is by far the toughest course I've played, and that includes Augusta. Augusta's a little bit different in terms of it. We're 20 feet down. This wind should not have that much of an impact. Again, I think it's going to push it to the left more than it does anything. Tempo, come on. Perfect. As we call for a tempo adjustment, we get it. And that wind's got to help us. That wind's got to help us.
And this first round,
We finally
not
got our
going
tempo
according to
perfect, and the
plan.
wind just
More
leaves it.
problems. It's a tee shot in the bunker. So
Right
a
now,
poor
I am
result on the tee shot.
entirely-
Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Now I'm entirely kerfuffled. Okay, this is an 80 to 90% shot, so we need to throw it back there. The wind, I want to say should help, but I don't trust the wind anymore, so we're just going to go right at the flag stick. A little bit long. Come on, get a good pick here. Go. That needs to go hard. That needs to go so hard. Oh, brother. We are struggling
There's
out
more
here.
evidence why the long bunker shot
Brookline
is so
is
difficult.
so
Now,
far extremely
short game.
difficult. Now we just got to get a little spinner in there and stop it. Good shot there. Really good shot there. 3 feet 9 inches to save par. It's tough. Good par putt.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7.
I would say this is a very sloppy
At
scorecard.
+4.
I'm going to say 2 of those holes out of the 4 bogeys were sloppy. 2 of them is just scrambling in tough conditions. You got Ramy out here
So
with
now
a
we're at
5
the 8th
under.
hole, and this is the first
playing it
par 5 of
unreal.
the day. It's only 567
Only
yards.
567,
That is
but when you-
not gargantuan by
when you
today's
consider the
standards.
wind,
So
and we have
you
not
can
had a
see
helping
in
wind
this
yet.
stretch with that drivable par 4 and then the par 3 and then another
Perfect tempo
relatively
again. So we're
short
starting to
par
dial
4.
the tempo in.
You have a chance.
That is a beautiful
to
looking
get
tee
some
shot.
momentum into your round.
We carried it 276. That's our longest carry so far without helping
Well, you
wind.
can't walk out
That
and
should roll out
drop
to
it
over
any better than
300.
that.
304.
That is a fine tee shot
We are now
right there.
212 into the green here on a par 5. So we got to make something happen here. We have to make something. This is a raised green. I think a 4 hybrid is probably the perfect club. I'm not going to add any cut or anything because the wind is just too strong that it's not going to matter. It's just going to make it a straight shot. Use the wind. Hopefully it helps us. Uphill. Big hybrid shot. That needs to bite right there. Land soft. Okay, not bad. Obviously a little fast on the follow through, which is going to propel that a little bit more to the right. But I'm not that upset with this shot. I really am not. We just got to hope we can land this one soft. We got a good lie. 2 degrees below. That is a makeable birdie. Let us get our first 4-foot putt in for a bird.
An eventful front 9, but this for birdie.
Yep, let's get it in there.
Okay, right on line. That's
We are back
here
with a
at
red
the 8.
figure on the board. Back to +3. I'm happy with that one. We played that one just about as good as I could possibly. Now you see Max Homa sneaking into tie for the lead, 2 under through 14. Good to see Max having a good day at the U.S. Open.
Par 4 9th. Fairway is flanked with trees. Avoid the
right.
water on the right.
Keep the momentum going. That's all I ask for. This is a tough tee shot. In fact, I think I'm actually going to club down one because I don't want to take any risks here. There's no point in setting this into the water. 41 feet downhill, wind pushing this right to left. I just want to get it somewhere down there. Yeah, honestly, I think a driver would have been too much. If we catch that hill, I'm not saying we will with this. It's actually probably a perfect position to the flag.
Well.
If we would have caught that hill and it would have taken the wrong turn, we're in that water, and we're giving one right back. So
second from the fairway.
Well, he's looking at 138 yards to the front, 150 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Yep, that's what we're planning for. A natural little fade shot. Oh, this could be beautiful. This could be beautiful. It did land soft. It got a bit of a kick. Honestly, not too upset with that shot.
Just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still.
Yeah, definitely not as close, but
A long one coming up here for birdie.
all right. Speeds everything here. It is going to go a tiny bit right to left, but then it will straighten out. So I don't want to give this too much. Right, come back to the right. Come back to the right at the end. It's just not enough pace.
Okay,
Killed it a little bit
didn't
too
quite get
much.
it there, but that's a decent effort.
Yep, I'm happy with that effort. Because we have a tap-in par.
That's in for his par here at
Stop
the 9.
cheering like you won
And
something.
that's gonna
That
mean
is only
this
9
a
holes.
3/38 here on this
Okay.
front side.
Not bad, not bad. I will, given the circumstances, the difficulty we're on, tournament conditions, a 3 over through 9 could be better, but honestly, not that bad. Now we just got to be smart on this back 9. Conditions might change. Who knows? Try to put a little bit more mustard in that one. Hey, perfect. We send it over that little rock wall right down the center. That is the best drive right there.
Into the fairway.
283 carry. So right now it's definitely a crosswind.
This is where club selection is
Oh, man.
so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
I'm going to try a finesse hybrid. Hopefully we can land it soft. The wind is up there, but it is swirling. Again, I got to think this is more of a crosswind than anything else. That is a horrible, horrible follow through. My thumb slipped a bit. Oh, that could have been so good. Instead, we found the greenside bunker at the left of the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good.
Not
run
really
in the
disappointing,
fairway,
just
and
a
the approach
mistake.
Winds up in the bunker.
Just a big mistake. Now we got to blast this one out. We're actually going to use our new pick shot, which we got, which should pick the ball a little bit more clean, add a bit more spin. That needs to sit. Oh, wow. That pick shot really does sit.
Pretty big swing necessary there.
All right,
and
uphill
that's
putt.
not all that bad from that far away.
Uphill putt. Take the break out of it. Just get it to the hole, please.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10.
That was way too close for
And he'll
comfort.
stay right
We had
where
some
he
pace
is.
behind that putt. All right. I'm happy with the round so far. Again, I wish I started a bit better than 3 over in 3 holes.
Well, you
Those
love a
are
short
those
par
are
three,
tough
don't you?
holes.
This is only 131 yards.
131 and
basically
basically a punch shot.
Just a wedge. You're licking
Oh
your
man,
chops.
what a
Be
look
careful.
at par 3.
There's some trouble here.
All right, 26 feet downhill. We're definitely going to club down. Probably just we'll club down to a P wedge. We'll finesse this shot, play the wind. I don't know if this is enough club, but we're gonna add some to the backswing. It's a good looking shot.
This one's looking good.
That's a great looking shot. Oh my word. Given the wind, we'll take that every day. Let's go. Best shot of the tournament so far.
Look for birdie, and that's what I'll have coming up.
Same thing, kind of like the last uphill putt we had. Just try and take a bit of the break out of it and just get it to the hole.
Okay, that ball online.
I did not expect to make a birdie on number 11. I mean, I know it's very short, but when you got 30 feet downhill with wind blowing as hard as it was, what an exceptional birdie that was. All right, we're on a bit of a pace now. Keep this up.
Another hole where accuracy off the tee is
new goal for the day is just getting back to even. If we can somehow string together a birdie or two more, I think that is, we've set ourselves up for a good day tomorrow. Because we don't know what the wind will be like. Still struggling with the pace.
that one.
I'm still struggling with the pace.
Fairway.
That was a very weird kick.
Much rather prefer the
I don't know what it hit in there. Maybe a rock or a snake.
The only thing I've got to worry about is width.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna take the 7-iron. We had a really good 7-iron earlier. It's basically the same distance. The wind is with us. It's just all about how the wind affects this ball. Come on, go. Wow, it got there. I did not expect the wind to get it there.
Landed it on the green.
Okay, that's
no chance.
That's a very interesting one. What do we use here? A flop shot? Flop shot and just hope it lands somewhere close to the flag? We don't have the best lie. I mean, it's not horrible. Okay, probably not the play there, but
that's not exactly
I just don't trust myself with a pitch shot right now.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh God, what a tough par putt here. Nope. Knew it as soon as it left the club face that wasn't getting anywhere near the hole. And now we have a longer up the hill putt. Oh man, what a horrible, horrible attempt that was. And we only give one back, so not what we needed right now, but I thought for sure clubbing down twice would be enough. I think we caught it a little too clean with a tiny bit of overpower. The wind got it, pushed it to the left.
It's a good challenge right here.
Probably didn't make the best call getting that flop shot on the short side. We actually need to fly it a little bit farther. Tough. It's tough. So many things to think about when you don't have a full golf shot bag, like full shot array of shots in your golf bag is what I'm trying to say. You really got to do some thinking about how you want to hit every shot. Right now, I've made a couple poor decisions. There we go. Back to perfect tempo. That's absolutely hammered down there. On the right side of the fairway, too, so should have a pretty nice look into the green here.
At this point in the round, you're trying to find a rhythm. Hit fairways,
173 to the
hit
hole.
The middle of the club face. That's what they did.
We are on the perfect side. Lots of green to work with.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
We have a lot of wind, and I mean a lot of wind to contend with here. So we're going to club up. Again, I've been so wrong on judging the speed of the wind, but I got to think with the crosswind here, I don't know if I could hit it much better than that. The wind didn't touch it. The wind didn't touch it at all. I'm so lost when it comes to this wind. It seems so weird. We're going to go on this side of the flag. Another flop shot here. Leave it down for an uphill putt. Not make the same mistake that we just did on the last hole, even though this is still going to be somewhat of a difficult putt. Take the break out of it. Get it up the hill. Bang it in there for a par.
Well judged. That is in for par here
So
at 13.
obviously, as we progress our career, we're going to get more skill points and unlock some more greenside shots. Right now, basically the options I have is a runner, which on those short shots is really tough. A chip shot, which also doesn't have a lot of spin, or flop shots, or a typical pitch, which we're not going to do a pitch from that close to the green. So right now, flop is the only option we really have. It seems silly to use it in a lot of scenarios, but it's basically the only shot I got available now with that's going to stop the ball. When these flags are positioned in a way where you have, 3 feet of green to work with, you kind of got to take what you can get. And right now the flop shot is working, and we just got to continue to put it in good spots to give ourselves a chance at par. Another good swing there. A little slow, but honestly, not bad. Drive that 267 with some rollout. Should get close to 300. 300 on the dot with 306 left to the flag. So even with the 300 drive, we're not even remotely close to putting this on the green in two.
Better than 300 yards.
So we're just going to try and pop this one way down there, give ourselves a wedge in. And that needs to get the wind. Okay, so I said this in Augusta, and I'm gonna go back to what I said. The wind affects the ball very awkwardly in this game. It affects it at the start of the apex rather than when it's in the air. I've noticed it so many times that's what's happening. I don't know if that's intended. That seems very, very weird if that's the case. But it seems... Okay. And because we got wind here, I don't know if I can get this ball over this tree limb. We're going to try. I can't tell. I can't fade it because the wind's too strong. Like, the most I can do here is this shot. I don't know what this tree looks like. This could be another shot to get on the green, but we're gonna just try it. Maybe we can get up high enough. Clipped it, but it's good. Honestly, clipping a tree.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker.
I'll take that every day.
Green, you never know. Might even sneak a birdie.
But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is I feel like the wind impacts the ball too soon in the flight, which is a little weird.
Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Oh, we had the pace. We had the best. That's a great putt.
That'll leave just a couple of feet.
We'll walk out of here with a par, especially after that second shot. I thought that shot was going to be perfect. We set up for the wind to tackle it, didn't touch it. Yeah, there's something weird, like with how pinpoint precise this game is. It feels like if you look at the address of the ball, wherever that blue apex line is going, it's going to do that at the start of the flight rather than when it gets to the apex, which to me seems weird. The wind doesn't have that much of a until it gets in the air. So something we'll have to get used to. I always think that, like, okay, when I get to the apex, the ball is going to get slingshotted to the right or left, and it just doesn't. It seems a little odd, but a little bit of an overswing kind of is pushing that one to the left. Unfortunately, that's going to roll out into the rough. That's going to be a difficult shot.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough.
And we unfortunately have a terrible lie in the rough. Not much we can do here, except hopefully just muscle this one out, and maybe the wind will help us. 70 to 79% of a shot here, so tough shot. Get me anywhere near the green. We hit the tempo perfect on that one. Oh my gosh, this might actually end up perfect. We'll take that. The wind helped us there. Finally, got great contact on it.
Shot. Safely on the green.
There is a shot that I want to unlock called hack shot, which would be used perfectly in that situation. We just got to work towards unlocking it. I don't think this is actually going to snap that much, but as with all my birdie putts, we're going to give it the respect it probably deserves. Maybe a little fast. If I had dying pace on that may have actually squeaked into the hole. So not a bad look there. Uphill putt remaining for a par. And we get it.
Yeah, good putt.
We're playing good golf on this back nine. I mean, kind of similar to Augusta. If we didn't have those first 3 holes, we'd be sitting at a good score, but we have not blown up yet. 3 under is only, or 3 over is only 5 shots off the lead right now.
211 yards.
Respectable. It's respectable. It's cut worthy. It is attempt at a cut.
Good old-fashioned par 3.
I think a 6-iron can get there. I think if we play this shot right, a 6-iron can land really close to the flag. It's all about how soft I hit this. It's good. And there you see the wind immediately push it. There's nothing about my follow through other than maybe the 1.7%. I just think the wind is affecting the ball at the start of the tee shot rather than the apex, which is very, very weird.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
And I can't see, so we are going to just kind of hit and hope. Oh, I mean, you can't really get much better than that other than dunking it. So
that'll do nicely just beyond the
that
hole.
pick shot is one of the best things that I've unlocked. That shot is going to come in handy so much around a lot of courses.
16.
All right, let's see if we can't get a single birdie on 17 or 18. 2 over, I'd consider 2 over probably one of the best I could shoot here with given what I'm working with.
Our penultimate hole is another drivable par 4.
370 is not drivable for me, unfortunately. Even with wind, I don't think we can drive it that far. We do have helping wind. I'm kind of just going to add even more fade onto this and just hope that the wind, even if it pushes it at the start, let's carry this tree line. Absolutely beautiful tee shot. Oh my word, this might need to sit. Okay, we just hammered that. Absolutely piped it down there. 325, big 292 off the box.
So not a whole lot.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
He'll set up his second for this par 4.
Oh my goodness, this is such a tough shot. We just gotta hit and hope. Maybe the wind affects it a little bit. Go. There's no way that this game does that to me. How does that ball not go the full distance?
Awkward little bunker shot.
Like, I actually am confused about that one. That ball's got to get on the... I put more pace on it. Oh no, and now we got this to avoid a bogey on 17. Man. Oh, and then we whiff on the shot.
Right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
Okay, we're gonna have to stop using the flop on all situations because that wind is just the wind was with us there, and it almost looked like it ballooned the shot, which doesn't even make sense because the wind would need to be partially in. I don't even know. That was a really rough bogey. I felt like I played that hole like being that far down there. That sucks.
It has hosted so many important championships through the years. Now it's your turn. See if you can make something
no, that's
happen
headed towards the
this
bunker. That overswing is going to be the death of me. Oh, we popped out of the bunker, but I don't think that's going to be an easier shot.
At the last and finding the rough
man,
here, it's going to be time to like have a little tap on the.
I feel like I let one slip here. I feel like I really let one slip here. But we're gonna try and just finesse a shot somewhere on the screen. That's all I asked for. It's a good looking shot. It's starting to balloon up there with the air. I mean, that is beautiful.
It is one of the best we've seen here at the closing.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the best shots I've hit in my young career so far.
Good look for birdie.
We finish up with
birdie at the last.
And we finished with 35 on the back nine. Honestly, other than that dumb bogey at 17, I'm Xander. Our boy Xander Shoffley with a 565. Corey Connors, another Canadian up there. You love to see that.
Done so much for the amateur game, Rich.
All right, well, hey, we've set ourselves up to make the cut. That we're in a better position than we were at Augusta. There's still so many things that we have to learn and do. But I mean, I'm happy with that round. Again, there's about 2 holes I can think of that I'm just sitting there thinking, why did that have to happen? We got even stronger winds out there today. Oh man, they really do not make these conditions easy on you. I mean, we knew that going into not only the Masters but also the US Open, 2 notably tough courses. with even worse
EA
conditions.
Sports and the
And by
United
worse, I don't
States
mean
Golf
they're in bad
Association
condition. I
are
mean they're
proud to
tough, very
present
tough.
A national championship. From the country club at Brookline in
Projected
Chestnut
cut
Hill,
line is 2
Massachusetts,
over.
live
So we
second
know we
round
have some work to
coverage
do.
of the United
We have
States
to
Open.
shoot
Things starting to slowly
most
take
likely
shape
shoot
here on
under
this
par
Friday.
to
For
make the
some,
weekend.
It is a race for the top prize.
We
For
are one
others,
outside the
it's a
projected
fight
cut
to
line at
stick
the
around
moment.
for the weekend.
And we have
We'll
to
show
get
you
off
the
to we
leaderboard.
have to get off to a better
The
start.
leader is the
We're rocking the
most
Royal
recent
Navy
gold
Blue
medalist,
Players
Xander
shirt.
Schauffele. He's
Shirt we
currently
unlocked
at
as
5
well.
under. As for our
19 mile
featured
per hour
golfer,
winds.
it's going to take a good round to make the weekend as they enter one stroke below
But
the projected number.
that is part of the journey, is learning, cleaning up some things here and there, and hopefully you never know. I mean,
That
if we
one looking
battle with
good.
this wind, people
It's
might
in the
drop
fairway
lower. We
here
might
to
drop
start
hot or
round two.
pull off a couple
They'll be factoring
couple
in this
heroic
breeze
shots,
in
and
his
you
face
never
as he
know.
sets
You
for
really
a
never
second.
know. We're gonna rip a hybrid at this. It might not be enough club, but right now, I just want to get my that just sailed off the club face. So that wind really impacting that one. I just want pars. Give me a par on this. Let me start with a par on this bad boy, and I'll be happy. Okay. That's a makeable par.
Maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world.
That's a makeable par. Do they have lip-ins in this game? Can you actually is if it's not in the center cup, does it actually just never go in? That's a genuine question I have. Because I feel like I've burned, like, if this is the cup, the ball is half in the cup and it just always rides by. Oh, Michael, come on. That is not the start we needed, man.
On to the second here at
That is
Brookline.
just stupid.
And as far as par threes go, this is about as long as it gets. 275 yards.
I knew
The
this
members
was going to
play
be
this as a
tough. I
par
did not.
four, and with that green tilting at a 45-degree angle, this makes
How the hell do I do
a
this?
true test off the tee.
That is a stupid tee shot. That is one of the hardest
Oh my
tee
goodness,
shots
that
that
is
I
way
could
to
possibly
the
have.
right. He'll have to
I
go
just drove that
full
283
Copperfield
yards on a par
here.
3.
Magic to make his par.
I don't know what to use here. I actually think a pitch is the appropriate play. Okay, sit. Not bad. Oh my God. We have another par putt. Oh, Jesus. We have another par putt. It looks pretty straight. A little left to right. Down the hill. Come on. Oh, we made a par on 2. We made a par on 2. Holy crap, that is the hardest hole out here.
Where he is.
Jeez Louise. But pars are not going to do it. We just got to get through this tough stretch because I feel like we left some score out there yesterday. Even with the wind, I think there's some scoreable holes out here.
If you want to
All right,
have
well,
a
we
chance
got-
at birdie.
We got the wind with us. This is just a grip it and rip it situation. Absolutely hammered that down there. I should get a kick. It might get too much of a kick. Oh, man. Roll back down onto the fairway. You can't stay up there. That's a hill. Oh, that ball is going to be 20 inches above my feet.
Second shot coming
Nearly
up.
20
Let's
inches
bring
above my
in
feet.
Iona Stephen.
127 yards to the front of the green. 133 the number, all the way to the flagstick.
Oh, God, this is
Wind
such a
coming
tough
from
shot.
behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
And it jumped.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
Sit. We basically did the same thing we did yet. Oh, no.
That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop. And it winds up in the water.
I don't understand
So with a
this
shake of the
game.
head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke
How does
added
that ball
for the
continue?
penalty, this becomes his 4th to the
How does
par
that
4.
ball actually make sense to continue like that? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. Now we're chipping off the cart path. Yeah, horrible attempts. I'm just gonna ram this up the hill and hope that I give it a chance. Screw it. Nope. Just turn immediately to the right. This is such a punishing start to this golf course. This is so tough, and I'm not helping myself. I'm making. I mean, I thought that was.
Yeah,
You aim off the course, you hit the front of the green, and it rolls through the green, through the rough, through the cart path into the water.
Next up at the Country Club, another
Well,
tough
now we
par
have
four,
a
497
monumental
yard
task
course,
ahead of
which
us
shares a fairway
to
with
attempt to make the
third
cut.
and is just as tough. Hit it straight
Wow,
up the
wow,
tee,
wow, wow, wow,
or
wow.
You can definitely make a number you do not want.
I do not know how you're supposed to play in tournament conditions with 20-mile-per-hour winds as an amateur.
Yeah, nothing to fault
That seems
there. Good balance,
insane.
Good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
And
Gotta
unfortunately,
think this an extra half club or more. As
it's
he
eating
sets
us
for a
up.
second into
I'm not
the
clubbing
wind.
up. I've made that mistake too many times this week. Literally just sticking with the club, pushing some extra pace to it. I was right at the flag stick. Yeah, I mean, wind? Even that, even not clubbing up, it still
That's how
barely
you
did
play the
anything.
game right there. Knock it on the green
Oh,
and give yourself
jeez.
a good look at
Oh,
birdie.
yeah. All right, well, get it up the hill and funnel it back in. I'm going to hit and hope. Oh! I thought that had a chance for a millisecond. Oh, that would have been the stupidest birdie I've ever made in my career.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4.
So after starting
He'll
3 over in
remain
3
at
holes,
6
we're
over.
still 3 over in 4 holes now, but 3 holes just not giving ourselves
All right, so
any
after a couple
opportunity
brutish
of
par
making a
fours,
putt.
You get a little bit of a breather with the drivable 310-yard par 4
But come on,
fifth.
we got lots of
But
time to
you
play.
might be gasping for air if you end up in the wrong spot in
All
one
right,
of those
this
bunkers.
is possible to
surrounding
get
the
it
green.
on.
By the way, there are half dozen of those, so keep it away.
Come on, go. Come on, wind. Do something. Do something, wind. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Thank you, lady, for the assist. I appreciate that.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but gonna have to muscle this
Is it
one out
really
of the
coming
rough.
in at that fast
From
of a
off the fairway,
freaking...
this is second at number 5.
All right, well, let's just see what happens here with the flop shot. Basically, there's nowhere good to leave this ball. That is a horrible spot to leave it, because the wind apparently with a flop shot does more than it does with a tee ball. And now we got this putt for a birdie. And if we kill it, it's gone.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. I probably should have tried to leave it under the hole, but I mean, you miss-hit that by a centimeter and it's down the hill off the green.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay.
I'll tell you,
right
this
where
game
he
does a
is.
good job of making you feel like a bad player. 105th in the
So
field
you came out
now.
of that drivable par 4 fifth, hopefully with a birdie. Who knows, maybe an eagle on your card. You
Yeah,
arrive
it's-
at
this
the
is
6th.
tough.
It's a par 3, and it's just under
Oh my
200 yards.
gosh.
By today's standards, that's not that long. If you're dialed in with your
I
iron play,
gotta
who
think the wind
knows?
does something
You
here,
can
right?
put another birdie on the card right here, but you got to stake it.
Even that's too long. Even that's too long. Club down 3 times. Bro, what is going on
And I
with
think
this
that may have
game?
surprised him. That carried much further than he
How in the...
anticipated.
How the F... What? I don't understand. This is not the club either. This is not the play, but we're going to attempt to make it the play. Oh, I mean, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Just
I
5
just
feet
I
left.
just don't know how do you get any opportunity to score when the winds are doing the most
Nicely right
random
there.
things.
It is a par here at the 6th.
We'll take it.
And
I
he'll
mean,
remain right where he is.
I gotta think guys going this afternoon
Here now at the
shoot
shortest
high, but to
seventh,
drop
a
it from 2 over to
378-yard
anywhere
par four
close
that
to where
once
I
again
am,
demands accuracy
like
off the
I gotta
tee.
think 4
Your thoughts
over
of birdie
at the
are
bare
on your mind.
minimum gets me a chance, and that's just a chance. And the wind's not even moving it. That wind is not even touching it. Oh, it went into the rough.
Ah, too strong for this hole, eh?
Yeah, apparently.
Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
I think we do just have to pitch this, pitch and hope. And I shanked it. That's the definition of a shank.
Fierce
You can
smack
see it
in
on
the
the
teeth.
shot.
That hit right
I
on the
literally
equator
slipped
of
my
the
thumb and I
ball.
knew right off the bat.
Months.
So now we got 44 feet for a birdie.
A lot of
Oh,
movement
God.
on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a
It is a
3-foot
pretty
circle.
flat putt, so we don't have to play the break too crazy.
Good up. Get there. Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he'll get things back to 5 over.
That should
We now
that's a
come to our
gift from the
first
golfing
par five
gods.
of the day.
They were like, you've been picked on enough. Here you
567-yard
go.
eight, where
Wow.
birdie or even eagle.
Wow, 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 wow,
Possibilities.
wow. That
If
is
you can find the
nuts.
fairway off the tee.
I actually can't believe I just drained that. That was just a shot in the dark. Well, we'll take that and hope, hey, there's a lot of golf to be played. I keep saying it, but I mean, it's true. You're never out of it until
No
the last
problems
putt
there.
drops.
That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
We got some confidence going, a little bit of swagger. Par 5. We are clubbing down. Get this on the green for an eagle chance, and you never know. Could have clubbed down a second time.
Really
Now
hit
we're
that
behind the
second
flag
shot on
again
the button to
with
this
very,
par 5.
very little green to
But
work with.
Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
I think I got to try a flop shot here and just hope that the wind stops it on the flag. Are we going for 2 in a row? Wow, what a shot. What a turn of events. What a turn of events.
Yes, getting hot
And all
here
of a sudden,
just
we're back
before
at my
the
number of 4
turn.
over.
Now at
And now we have a
7
shot.
and 8.
There is a clear line to
And
that
that's
2
step
over
in the right
number.
direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along. As he
Oh
is
my word,
2
that was a cool
shots
shot.
outside
That
the
was a
cut
cool
line.
shot. For
Par
a
four
second, I
ninth
was like,
here
it's
at the
not
famous
moving, and then it
Country
spun
Club site
back.
of the 1999 Ryder
Woo!
Cup, 425 yards.
Now,
It's
here's
a
the scary
par
thing.
4, and the key here, as with so many of the holes at Brookline,
Here's a
you
scary
wanna
shot.
Keep it out
But we're
of
not
trouble,
clubbing
out
down
of the
this time
trees.
because the wind is
Accuracy
helping us
crucial,
push it back.
But most importantly here, avoid the water. on
And
the
perfect tempo. The wind does have it. Does it have it enough? Yes, it does. And now we are a mile down there.
Right. They call that position A. That's
Holy,
gonna be
that
right
is
down the
position
middle.
A1. 301 yards right in the center cut of the fairway.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
And 114 left to the hole.
Come on, baby.
Coming off back-to-back birdies, great chance to make it 3 in a row.
Come on, baby. Be good. Be
That
good.
was the gap wedge.
No. Okay.
Just
Okay.
a bit late and gonna miss right.
That's okay. I mean, a 20-mile-per-hour wind gust. That's tough.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play
That's
the
tough.
third shot.
And now we just try and land this just on the green. I can't see where it is. 5 feet,
too
5
much
inches to
sand
the
coming
hole.
out of that sand. Not quite the run out you're looking for, and that'll come up a
Oh,
wee
please,
bit
please
short.
make this for the love of God.
Okay, good putt there for his
What
par
an
here at the
adventurous
ninth. And
front
that's gonna
nine.
be a 1 over score of 36.
That was
on this
a-
outward 9.
Bad start into a pretty solid,
This is a good hole here.
pretty
If we begin
solid
the
little
backside,
little
it is
end
the
to that
10th at
that
513
5-hole stretch.
yards. There is a small
But we've
creek
given
which
ourselves a
crosses the
small
fairway.
chance. You
You
saw
can
the
see
cut
it's a
line there
slight
was still at
dogleg
plus
to
2 at the
right.
top of the screen there.
This
Cut
is a
line plus
solid
2.
challenge.
That could change as the day gets going. There is a lot of wind. People could get get to 3 and see what happens. If we can get to 2, great. And we absolutely just mashed potatoed that one. 297 carry. That's going to be at least 320.
Swing, and this is going to wind
That's
up
going to be more than
squarely in the
320.
fairway.
335. We actually crushed that. Obviously, 20 mile per hour helping
So a
win.
breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
I'm going crazy here. I'm going absolutely crazy here. This is very, very risky, clubbing down 3 times with a finesse shot. But I'm hoping if the wind helps me just a smidge. And it jumped out right, but it is going towards that flagstick. Sit right there. Come on. I don't know how to stop it on these greens.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah,
just
they did not
enough spin
check.
on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
This is such a risky spinner shot. Go in. Oh my gosh, what a good shot. Left it below the hole.
I think he'll
Still going to be a tough
pleased with
shot.
that, Frank, what do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Come on, sink this. Continue the momentum.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is.
I'll tell you, this is some good golf coming out of your boy, considering what we're dealing with. And the pressure,
And we've
not
got a
just the
fun
wind.
one here, folks.
We got pressure.
131
I want to
yards
make
of
this
par
cut.
311.
I
Just
want to
away,
be playing in the
two
weekend at a
undulating,
US Open,
protected
regardless
front
of my
and
amateur
left by
status or
sand,
not.
Falling off steeply behind, so don't let that yardage fool you. This is a tough one.
This is such a hard shot, man. This needs to
Uh-oh,
go.
That's got to go.
There's
Yeah, not
water
sure if
there.
That was a mishit or just a miscalculation, but that comes up well short and is into the hazard.
I really
Okay,
don't
so the
understand
drop
the wind
made,
in
and
this game.
will become his third
It was
at the par
35
3.
feet downhill. I clubbed down once, and then I aimed to the right, and the wind barely... Oh, man. All right, that's okay. That is a mistake on my part, a stupid mistake that should never have happened. And now we just got to get a good flop in there. And that came out dead left. And now an even harder
This one
putt
measures out
for a
to
bogey.
15 feet.
And that's going to blow past the hole.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the
Oh,
hole.
and now we have a double bogey. I can't believe that
Okay,
shot
this
didn't
par
work.
3 shows its teeth.
I
It
mean,
is a
we
double
clubbed
bogey.
down one
That
to
won't
avoid.
help the cause one bit.
I thought for sure if the hole
Well,
is
you've heard me say
playing
this before.
30, 40 yards
You
short,
need to
clubbing
hit it
down would
straight.
get me there,
The
and I didn't even get
478
remotely
yard
close.
Par 412 is another
And now we're
good
right
par
back to
4
square
here at the Country
one,
Club.
and a long way off again. So what looked promising, one stupid bad shot that clipped the tree, didn't it? Yep. Wow, we are getting unlucky after unlucky. I can't even
This
get
is
there
where
in
club
two.
selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
What? You know what? What do we got to lose now? Huh? Nothing. We're getting a rip at this. We're giving it an absolute rip in here. Oh! That would have been sick if we just stuck a dart with a 3-wood.
How about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap.
Tough putt. Oh my God, that would have been such a good comeback birdie.
Sliding by to the right.
Yeah, that was maybe a little overcautious. I bet he liked that one.
Overcautious, we blew it right on the lip. I can't get any closer to the hole without it
And
falling.
steps there. It is a par here.
Oh,
at
that
12.
double bogey hurts
And he'll
so
remain
bad. I
right
thought
where
for
he is.
we were playing so well up until that point.
Onward now to
Gosh, dang it.
490-yard par
I'm gonna be
4
so mad if the cut line
He's
somehow
on the
slips to
left
3 or
with the
4.
green protected by water in the
Again,
front.
it's not over.
Flanked by 2
Anything is
bunkers.
possible here, but geez Louise, that's a tough pill to swallow. I thought whatever. We keep going forward. You never know. Perfect tempo again. absolutely ripped. And we just sail it through the fairway.
Ah, too strong for this hole, eh?
Yep,
Right out of
apparently.
fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Not
Into
in
the thick
fairway,
of it.
but not a real problem here at the 13th.
All
Getting
right.
set to play his second shot.
Let's try and get one in there close. You never know. It tried checking. We're making some good shots, and I mean, on
That
any
ball
other given
looked
day,
very good in the
these
air.
might
Just doesn't quite finish up.
these might be
that near
perfect
to the
shots,
flag,
but
still on the green.
we're just eyeballing all these shots now. Go in. Go in.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a
I gotta
birdie.
tell you, these birdies feel
will
weird.
definitely
I've
not
made
say
2
no
horrible
to
mistakes in 2 holes,
This is
and I've
all
gotten birdie
you
putts on
want.
birdie putts that I should not be
625
making.
yard, par 5.
That's that. If that is
14th
not the definition of a
one out
golf
of the
round,
old
I don't know what
12th hole.
is.
I mean,
Wow,
this one
wow, wow!
uphill,
That is a
you need to
fun
get after
birdie we just made there. Now we got a par 5, a long one. Tempo is on another level now. Far cry from our first round. Tempo just seems to be dialed in pretty
that's
well
a
right
nice
now.
swing. The
336
result
yards to the hole,
is gonna
so
be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
can
Now
I
a
even
second
get it
from
on
well
this?
over 300 yards.
Can I even get it up
This'll be
that
about
hill?
positioning.
Oh, this is stupid, but I think we can. Just muscle it. Come on, get up that hill, please. Get a good bounce. No, we're in the same spot.
Par 5s, too. The other ones you really want to make birdie
Okay, we got-
on. But the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Holy wind, man. All right, just pick this clean. And that is just... that wind is stupid. That wind is almost impossible to get out of a bunker with. And we had a chance at a par 5, and now... I'm gonna throw this way up in the air. Watch this. This is gonna be cool. Wind? Oh, the wind did nothing. How? I don't understand the wind consistency in this game.
14 feet to the hole.
Gosh, we're weird. This is weird. This is a weird round. And we left it on the short side.
Not that time.
And
Pretty
another
good
bogey.
effort,
So we just
but
gave
it'll
back that
wander
cool
a couple
birdie
of feet
again.
by.
Wow. This is a tough one.
Safely in. And it's a bogey here at 14. That's gonna
Bogey in a
drop
par
you down
5
the
is
leaderboard just a bit.
not something that I like to see. But again, I mean, what else do I do?
This is
We had
where
a
the
perfect
golf
second
course
shot and it
really
lands in the
starts
bunker. We had a perfect
where
third
it's
shot and it
teeth.
lands just
You
off
need to have
the
your game in
green
order.
because
This
all because of massive wind.
15-yard hole, a par 4 15.
And I don't even know, can I even get this to the fairway? 271 to land it on the fairway in... Oh, and it just pops out to the left.
That's up the left side.
Oh my word.
Bogey at the last and found the rough
Yeah,
here.
this
It's
is-
gonna be a
this
little
is
bit of a shock
legitimately-
on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, this is legitimately an impossible round for an amateur. With how far I can shoot the ball or hit the ball, if 270 is my max carry and I'm playing 20-mile-per-hour winds, how can I get to a 500-yard par 4 and 2 when I only drove the ball 230 yards?
Now his third, staring right at the green.
But we keep fighting. Who knows? Be the club. Nope. We'll wind gobble that one up.
It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way.
Hey, it's good experience. I mean, end of the day, again, I said it in Augusta. We can say that we made both these tournaments by winning the championship. It's rounds under our belt at these tough courses, in these tough conditions, going into qualifier. Almost drained another ridiculous birdie there.
That is a really
par, that would have
good
been a par.
putt.
Apologies.
Just throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done.
Now we got another bogey putt.
Well read. That's even for bogey 5. He'll slide a bit further here.
Well, it's the tale of 2 rounds now. It's flipped. I was bad on the first. Had such a good back nine yesterday, and
at the country club with the last par
now we're struggling just to keep our feet above water. Found the water twice.
By mature trees and protected by 4 greenside bunkers.
Let's just see what we can do. Who knows? Perfect tempo. That's coming in hot. Yeah. So here's the issue is I need to use a 6-iron to even get it there. But then I use a 6-iron and it comes in like an absolute rocket ship.
Well, that one didn't
flies
work
20
out.
yards through the green.
Bad in the air, it hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Just nearly impossible conditions for an amateur to do well.
Just nothing.
And hey,
really
like,
on
let me
that
know,
chip
guys,
shot.
if you guys have
It's a
played
waste.
as an amateur in these tournaments, let me know how you fared, because I'm finding it extremely difficult. Augusta was difficult because you have to be so pin perfect on every single shot, and I wasn't. And then here I feel like I'm hitting the ball as good as I possibly can hit on a lot of these shots, and I'm just getting absolutely annihilated.
Okay,
Again, another bogey.
Bogey at 16.
We are just getting
That's gonna
crushed
drop
by
him
20-mile-per-hour
all the way
winds.
down
Like
to 8 over par.
I said, that might not be a factor if you're a professional with, you know, every shot type in the bag, distance on all your shots, where you can use an 8-iron there and coming at a different steeper angle for some more control. But when I got to use a 6-iron on par 3s, a driver on par 3s like the short one there or the long one there earlier,
The safer players can dial
it's so
it down
tough.
a bit and set themselves up with a scoring club in hand.
So unfortunately, we are not going to be making the cut at the U.S. Open, and it seems like we're not even going to get out of here with even a respectable score.
Well, that one's finished on the
But,
first cut. It's going to be a
hey,
little bit
look,
harder
I
to spin
battled.
it from there with a little
I
bit of
truly
grass
think
around
I
the
played
ball, but,
well enough
still
today
not too
to
bad.
make it into the weekend, and unfortunately, there's legitimately nothing I can do when you're dealing with this kind of wind and the rough. The U.S. Open roughs are, yeah, I mean, this is going to get gobbled up again, and I put an extra club on it. And it's hard when the wind's inconsistent. Like, I did that on 2 holes ago, and it flew the green. I do that on this hole, and it's short of the green in the bunker. So it's very, very, very tough day out here. That doesn't even get halfway there. We're kind of falling apart now. I've kind of lost. I've lost the mojo. I've lost the touch, but I'm happy that we made it here. I'm looking forward to going to Q school qualies. Drained a huge par putt. And we are pretty much the same score as we shot at Augusta through too. So
8 over for the tournament.
Tough. It's a tough day out there.
Country club hosts of many historic tournaments, including
Let's see if we can end with a birdie. We were very close to ending with a birdie at Augusta. Barely missed the putt. I'm going to aim straight over these bunkers and see if we can get in a good position to just get like a flip wedge.
If we can.
Flip wedge in, do something crazy. Maybe we can make a birdie on the last hole.
Left side.
Good kick. Drove the ball great again today. My ball striking was not an issue in round 2. It was not. It was had everything to do with
kick is second to the par 4.
Everything to do with just managing the course with the wind, and I just did not do a good enough job today. I mean, this is right at the flag. Almost at the flag stick. Little long. We have a 20-foot putt for birdie.
Really, that was a green light situation
downhill,
from that
left to right.
And,
Let's go out with a bang.
The best shot I've seen today.
Show them that we came here to at least take a couple birds.
Oh yeah,
that is something we can say we did in the U.S. Open. Birdied the 18th.
74.
That's tough, man.
Round.
That's tough. 74 though.
A tough pill to swallow. Our
74 is not bad.
Entering this major,
that's really tough.
But this tournament will come to an end here on this Friday.
But again, at the end of the day, as a U.S. or as an amateur who won the U.S. Amateur Championship, we can successfully say that we went into Augusta National, we went into the U.S. Open, We battled our hearts out. It wasn't enough. Very different conditions between the two tournaments. We can leave there with our head held high and head into the Corn Ferry Q school at Bay Hill. So we're going from Augusta to Brookline to Bay Hill. 3 very different courses, 3 very difficult courses. But we're headed to our Q School Challenge. I'm confident that, you know what, we're gonna put it together a good weekend here. We're gonna make the cut. We're gonna finish strong. I took away a lot of strong positive things from that weekend. We got some experience points, and in fact, before we end the video here, let's see if we can't put. We have 10 experience points to use. I don't even really know where to put these in. Maybe in a. I'm happy with where my power is at the moment. I think my approach game needs a bit of love. I think we're just gonna put 4 points into that and just give it a little bit more accuracy. Need a little bit of love on that. I think our recovery needs a little bit of love, and we'll go into Bay Hill with an upgraded golfer. We go into Bay Hill with Augusta and Brookline under our belts. And we'll see where this crazy adventure takes us. I'm really enjoying the struggles. I'm enjoying the grind. It's definitely a challenge, but it's one that I think we're up to in the long run. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. A lot of fun golf content coming your way from this game. And this is just the beginning of our career. We've now successfully finished our amateur status, and we're headed to the Corn Ferry Tour qualifiers. Thank you guys so much for following. I appreciate the love and support on all the most recent videos. It's crazy to see that people are loving this game. It was kind of a wild card. I'm enjoying it. We'll catch you back here in the next video. Bye guys.